Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Post Game Live Pulse Podcast. I'm your host, Big Mike. We are here live in the building. I feel like all of our Knicks fans that'll be in here tonight. That game took a good 5 years off my life, but who cares? My voice. I apologize if my voice sounds terrible. I've been yelling for the last 20 minutes, but we here to get to it. Knicks get the dub. We got a full house. We got people that's checking in tonight, and we getting right to it. I can't do this alone. Matt, producer, podcast Poppy in the building. What's going on, sir?
What a game.
Who you telling?
What a game.
What a game. I almost died 5 times tonight.
What a game. The ebbs and flows of that game were fucking wild.
Unbelievable. My man Breezy is we'll bring Breezy in first tonight. Breezy's usually last, but I'm flustered tonight. So Breezy, come on in.
Oh my God. We are up 2, going to the Garden, Dylan. Going to the Garden, Dylan.
James, yep. we are really gonna have to have a serious conversation. We're really gonna have a conversation about next Saturday. We really might have
we could talk about the
this.
third quarter.
We will get to it. We're not doing this tonight, Dylan. You will wait until I introduce
the third quarter.
You will wait until I get Anthony in here this time. All right. Anthony. Welcome, sir. My goodness.
Still exhaling.
Yeah,
that shit gave me
the Mekhi Pfeiffer pick up for Anthony.
Put the Mekhi Pfeiffer pick. This is the pick right now. This is all of us right now.
Bruh.
This is all Knicks fans right now.
Woo! Holy shit.
Oh,
good Lord, man. I don't even know where to start. There's too much going on.
Wemby threw the ball away with what was that? What was that?
I can't believe that happened. Brunson misses the free throw. They get the board. I'm like, hey, they got 13 seconds left. They don't need to do anything. Just get the ball there and just get an attempt up. Unreal.
That was I've seen that happen so many times on the playground where you throw the pass and the person just turns their head at right as soon as you pass it. I've seen that happen so many times, and that's exactly what happened, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We turning the camera on tonight. We turned the camera on tonight.
Once that happened, I was like, oh, fuck. That shit. They got so lucky that Brunson ended up missing one of the free throws. For that to be the shot they fucking decided to go with when Wemby was struggling with jump shots all night. They're like,
whoa. No, Wemby was cooking in the fourth. What are we talking about?
Jump shots.
It wasn't jump. It was
jump shots.
I don't want to say
he
it
was
was
struggling.
garbage, but it was just easy stuff.
He was getting points at the basket.
It wasn't nothing.
He had a few jump shots in the fourth, and he hit that three too. He had a few jump shots in the fourth.
Any air balls of three. Every other jump shot he took was terrible. He did not take. He was not good at shooting tonight. He did all of his points came from the free throw line and then at the basket. If you would have. asked me what I thought they were drawing up was, okay, they're going to set a double backside screen on Mitch, get Wemby at the basket with somebody smaller on him, inbound the ball, cook 2 seconds to try to see what they're going to do, and just throw it up to him to just.
Yeah.
I would have put all my money on that being the play, but they decided to run a pick and pop.
Well, I think the Knicks thought they were going to do that too, Dylan, because that's why Mitch was in the game.
Exactly, but you planned for Mitch to be in the game at that point. You're like, okay, Mitch is going to be in the game. Let's double backside screen him. Worst thing that's going to happen is, hey, Mitch is probably going to get called for a foul for trying to force his way through the screen. Like, you're still going to be able to get the fucking pass in.
Shout out
you have to get Wemby closer.
Shout out to Mitch, bro. Mitch, this is why you're the longest tenured Knick on the team. This is why we believe you and kept you on this team the whole time. We seen the vision, bro. We seen it. We've seen it.
We had to overcome so much.
Broken hand, hitting free throws during the hack of Mitch. Let's go, Mitch.
The fact that he only went 2 for 4 and Mitch Johnson was like, all right, that's enough. That's enough.
That's all you need.
Keep going.
I was stunned that
keep going.
If you're going to do it in the first quarter, then you're doing that all game.
Yeah, you can't abandon that. A lot of the shit the Spurs were going through was just like young mistakes.
Can't afford to have his players in foul trouble when it comes down to the end of the game by doing the hack of Mitch.
But that's why you can't. Have, hey, go put in Harrison Barnes to just collect fouls.
They threw in what's his face?
Carter Bryant.
That young dude.
Yeah, Carter Bryant.
Yeah,
2 fouls.
Yeah, Carter Bryant.
He only played 3 minutes.
Crazy.
That's why I'm like, put in Harrison Barnes and Carter Bryant to just collect Mitch fouls. Well, like, if you're going to start it, he made 3. Okay, I dare you to make another one. Like, that's what you have to do. If you're going to commit to that early, you have to actually commit to it. The Spurs had a problem committing to anything in both halves of the game.
Because if you're going to do that, you're working off the law of averages. So the law of averages say he's a 36% free throw shooter. So if you do that and make him if you do it 5 times and make him take 10 free throws, he's only going to make 3. You can't just do it 2 times and then go, all right, that's enough.
All right, he made some.
That's enough. Like, but let's get to the chat.
They here. I know
all
they
of our
here.
Heart rates calm down. No, Dylan. We gonna go all the way to the top.
Put him in.
We're gonna go all the way back to the top.
Yes. We'll get there.
All things above Wemby folded. Listen,
I wouldn't say that. He did the first half, and the second half. It
was a Wemby barrage in the second. 22.
He had 22 in the second half, but his mistakes were costly.
They were loud.
Turnover,
they were loud mistakes.
The missed shot, they were costly mistakes.
They were loud. If it wasn't for De'Aaron Fox in that fourth quarter.
Yeah. Random off the floor if it wasn't for De'Aaron Fox tonight.
Mm-hmm. Which is wild because he was awful in game 1.
I knew you have this thing with I knew De'Aaron Fox is better than that. Like what we saw.
I do too, but like that was horrible.
I think he re-aggravated his ankle though.
I think so too because it happened and you could see the switch where he just wasn't the same.
He started hurting again. Now the good news is there's 3 days off between now and game 3, so we'll see.
They should be good. Dylan, that's for you.
We can talk about the third quarter where he collected.
What is this beef you guys have? Like
those 2 of those fouls were off.
Dylan, don't do that. Don't do that. Dylan, don't do that.
You have to hear me out here. You have to hear me out here. Where it's like he puts himself in position for these things get called on him. Does he not, James?
Dylan,
Does he not?
He does.
The one he got called where he had dude's arm under. Granted, they've been calling the game shitty all game and physical, and them deciding that because he didn't have it super hard down that they were going to call it. That was like it's weird, but like you can't give them a spot where you like, oh, you look like you got him in there. They're going to call that because they always call that on him, do they not?
Yeah.
That's where it's like we have to be for real here and be like, yeah, we do know that like a couple of the fouls are bullshit, but you can't sit here and say he doesn't do it to himself.
That tech on Mitch was bullshit too.
The tech on Mitch was bullshit. That should have been everybody shut the fuck up and separate.
Everybody.
What happened with that Josh Hart?
Or a double tech like they always do where they don't want
that was such a dumb tech.
The Josh Hart flagrant was like the second he did it, I was like, they're gonna issue that a flagrant.
I knew they was gonna call a flagrant.
But I don't understand why that's a flagrant because the play was dead. It was going out of
it was going out of bounds. He had a chance to go get that, but the fact that he went through and hooked him. It was what's the word he used?
It's unnecessary.
It was unnecessary.
Like similar to like a reckless closeout. Like he didn't mean to do it, but you can't do that.
Like if he didn't, I know he wasn't looking, but if he didn't sit there and go and then the hand wraps around the ankle for it, then it's like, okay, they're just gonna call that a foul and just keep it pushing, possession Spurs. But then that one you had to call.
The Brunson swipe on the hair as a foul, bro.
I've never seen anything like that.
Awful.
I know what's his face was like hair is head.
RJ.
Richard Jefferson would be like, I've never had that problem. No, but that was what's his face?
Vassell.
No, I'm talking about the announcer. That was Breen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Breen was like hair is head, and RJ was just like, I've never had that problem.
Oh Lord!
Like it was really, it really felt, and I know you're gonna.
I agree, though. I agree with you gonna say, Mike.
This game was bullshit tonight. It was the Knicks versus the Spurs versus the refs.
But here's what I'll say on that. The second they came back from halftime, did they not call like 5 straight things on the Spurs to start off? Where it's like, what the fuck is happening?
If those were fouls,
that's
fine. See, Anthony, you can't do that.
The Knicks didn't take a free throw in the second half until almost halfway through the quarter.
It's an OG.
No, Dylan, no.
Yeah, the fourth quarter was wild, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
There came a point in the fourth quarter where just there's too much going on.
It was a lot going on.
Yeah, there was too much,
bro.
There was
it was too chaotic.
The refs were trying to get control of it, and it didn't matter.
They failed miserably.
It did. This was a horribly officiated game. Like if you're gonna sit, the problem is they let them fight all game.
Mm-hmm.
They let them fight all game, and then decided to say, "Hey, we need to call everything to reel them back in," and it didn't work.
It's too late.
To Dylan's point, there was also some touchy fouls on the Spurs too as well that we did. You gotta call it. We got away with a few
where it was like he really got fouled and they let it go. But they were
we got away with a few.
Everything though.
They didn't.
There was one on still.
They didn't let Josh Hart play at all tonight. They was just
Josh Hart didn't let Josh Hart play at all.
Josh Hart.
Didn't
Josh Hart played like ass tonight.
Josh Hart was getting him the fouls that were on Josh Hart in the first half were absolutely
they were on Josh Hart. We had to overcome a horrible Hart and an all-time bad Brunson performance. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, man.
Oh,
shout out to Mikal.
Oh,
what was
shit.
That?
Shout out to Mikal Bridges, man.
He gotta go 10 for 11 to get this shout out.
I would say shout out to Cat, but then the rest kind of screwed his ass. But Mikal Bridges, thank you. Like Jesus Christ, when it just seemed like
he said it again.
I gotta give credit where credit's due. Because like I said, I'm mad with Mikal because he's pissing me off so much during the regular season, and then he's just playing really well now.
My rebuttal to this is every time Bridges dribbles the ball, he immediate stiff arm, full extension. And then when Bridges sets screens, he sets screens the same way Wemby does.
Then call it.
They're not calling it on anybody.
Wemby pushes with 2 hands every time.
And so does everybody else. That's the problem. Everybody else also pushes. That's why they're not calling these screens.
Wemby had to dive on people before he got a foul called on him tonight. This is the problem that I was saying last series. If you're gonna call that a Wemby, you have to call it on everybody. They're not going to. But Dylan, he's fouling though.
and so is everybody else. That's the thing.
You're not going to convince me that Wemby is because he plays
it's the
physical.
NBA Finals. Nobody is setting a screen like this. They're not putting their hands over their dick and just standing still. Nobody is setting a screen like that. Every screen is a moving screen. Every screen is a legal screen. Every single one. And if you're going to call one guy on it, you have to call everyone.
Yeah, every screen is an extension or a push or a tap or a shove.
You get into a dangerous game if that's what's going to happen.
That's what we put it there for. We got you. We got you. That's what we do. That's what we do it for.
Like that's the problem with that. Like, yeah, you can call Wemby on that, but you got to call everybody.
This is also a fact.
Is a push a push?
Yes.
Whether you have 12-foot arms or 4-foot arms, a push is a push.
Your whataboutism is crazy.
But the thing is, when you're talking about officiating, it has to be a whataboutism because you can't call Wemby for that and not call anybody else for that. I'm just keeping it real with the context in which the game is played. If you're going to get mad at the Wemby screens, you have to do the same thing for the screens everybody else sets.
So when they call for Cat for those stupid screens, I'm supposed to. And then
when did they call Cat for a stupid screen?
They didn't do it tonight, but you know that he has a history of getting called for moving screens. Let's not act like Cat doesn't get called. That's a part of his stupid foul repertoire.
It is. The problem is,
sit here and tell
the
me
thing
I
is
don't
with
see
Cat,
that.
it's egregious, and it's hard not to do it because when Cat does it, because they don't call it on anybody else, but they call it on him. They call it on him, and it's for stupid reasons. Yeah, I'll go back to the Philadelphia 76ers series where he set that one screen where he decided to spread his legs way farther out than fucking shoulder width to get the trip on the screen, and then looked at the ref like, what do you mean I tripped him? What do you mean? That's again, if we're gonna in with the officiating, because I'm not trying to do a whataboutism, but I have to call it this the way it is, where it's like Wemby does it, cool. I want the same thing when Mikal Bridges set the screen for Brunson. Because it's the same shit. Just a smaller guy doing it. Correct. And if that's the case while we're at it, let's call travel every fucking time we can. Are we going to police it that much, Mike?
Love how you're going to extremes now.
Extremes is going to travel?
Let's call every single thing.
No, but like if you're going to sit there and we're going to do this and we're going to call every fucking moving screen possible, let's call every travel too.
Can we just call it when Wemby uses two hands to push?
Can we call it when everybody uses two hands to push?
Can we agree?
Can we say that?
Can we say that that's an offensive foul when he does that?
Can we say when everybody uses two hands to push? Can we call it
an offensive foul when he does?
When everybody does it?
When we're not talking about everyone. We're talking about
the Spurs can't play themselves. The Spurs can't play themselves, right?
Just can't answer the question, can you? Just cannot.
Neither can you.
Answer the question.
When you said, let's call it on Wemby, I said, can we call it on everyone? And you don't want to say that.
Because you're answering a question with a question.
I just want to make sure we're being clear because I want consistency. I don't want to just call it on one person. You want it called on one person.
And I just want to know if we can set the baseline. That's all I want to know. So we can set a baseline. So
if I say yes, will you answer me?
That's how that usually works.
Got it. Yes. If Wemby's going to push, he should be called for a foul.
No, not if Wemby's pushing.
I said when.
Is he committing offensive fouls?
He's not getting called for it, but yes.
Yeah. Guys, don't mean to interrupt, but there might be somebody coming on in about 5 minutes.
Did I not just answer your question, Mike?
People on?
Huh?
You bringing?
I think I may have persuaded somebody to come on.
I like you.
It's Roz.
It must be Mr. Gilmore, because I don't know.
No, because he was talking in the chat, and I'm like, Roz, what the fuck are you doing? Get on the stream, like.
But yes, if Wemby's going to set screens and push, he needs to be called. Now, if everybody else who's doing it too does the same things, they also need to be called, correct?
Yes, I have no problem
including
with that.
Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby and everybody.
They're all playoffs.
You haven't. You've been saying it just about Wemby. No, that's the problem. You've been only saying it about Wemby. That's the problem.
How many times have you heard me say if they're going to call it physical, just call it on both sides? When y'all were complaining about SGA, what was I saying? I don't care.
But the thing is, they don't call it physical with SGA.
But what was my point? I don't. If they're calling it on both sides, then they call it on both sides. I don't
then say. I'm
saying that again now.
You're saying it now, but it starts off with they need to call Wemby and not they need to call everybody. That's my problem. That's the problem. We're talking about how it starts.
And how many times did you see the Knicks commit offensive fouls on screens tonight?
A lot, actually. A lot. The ones that weren't called the same way Wemby does. Yeah, I saw a lot today. I gave you 2 examples.
No, you gave general examples.
No,
Bridges does it all the time.
Let's go. Fourth quarter with 4 minutes.
Bridges does it all the time.
Jalen Brunson comes up the right side, top corner. Mikal Bridges comes up. Mikal Bridges had Wemby on him. Sets a screen on Castle. Literally is walking up to him. Gets around. That's an offensive foul. Not called.
Offensive foul every time.
Every time. OJ Anunoby set a screen like that too. Mikal Bridges set another screen like that once you got to the final 2 minutes too. You can't sit here and just say, oh, we need to talk about Wemby. It's everybody's doing it. They're not going to call it. Nobody is setting a clean, picture-perfect screen in the NBA Finals.
And that's why we're complaining about the rest.
The last crew didn't do it. The next crew's not going to do it. The crew after is not going to do it.
So
nobody's going to do it.
And I'm going to complain about the rest again.
I think it's just going to get to the point where if the refs had to just literally call everything, we wouldn't even have a game. Like realistically,
that's the problem. That we can't let them dictate. Like you have to let a certain level of physicality. You can't let them fight. Obviously, like the Mitch tech was bullshit, but then you let De'Aaron Fox push Brunson, and they start staring at each other. Then Bridges starts coming in and start pushing people, and then Rick Brunson crosses half court, which shouldn't be allowed to be done anyway.
I mean, he's looking out for his son, though.
You're a coach. You're a dad second in that instance. Like you can't do that. Like you call Mitch for a tech on that, but you let all of that play out.
Yeah, that was very inconsistent.
Did they call a technical on any of that?
No
one got teed up for that.
If they would have called a technical on that, would have been the Knicks' third technical foul of the game.
Wild. I also pray that is the sunset game on Tony Brothers this season. Please let that be the last I see of him.
Good Lord.
He did.
Pause.
Yeah.
He did.
Look. Man.
An air of flamboyance. You, sir, are a wordsmith.
I was about to say.
You are.
That Tony. The problem is we're getting Tony Brothers and Scott Foster.
We got them out the way.
They'll be back. If this series gets extended, they'll be back.
Please no.
Yeah, they'll be back.
They'll be back.
No.
But it's like the NFL conversation. How we say every single play as a whole. You know, like what do you do in that situation?
You have to let it go.
You're only gonna have to change that tagline
to 53. Nah, not yet. Too soon.
Oh, by the way, can we shout out to me for winning some Gatorade tonight? Shout out.
You did.
Shout out.
You did win. You won a bottle of Gatorade.
Yeah.
You didn't say some. You said you won.
Damn, that's all right. That's all right. We up 2. That's all I know. We up 2. And the longer this series goes, and the more Gatorade I win, I'm going to become insufferable.
Dude,
for all of y'all in the chat, not just
here.
All of y'all.
Why are y'all betting one bottle of Gatorade?
Mike decided that this is what he wanted to do.
I said 2.
I can't believe this here. Like you finally got Brunson to miss that shot,
which he makes all the time,
which is money in the fourth quarter, and that happens.
That's just bad luck right there. He just turned around.
He was going too fast.
I wouldn't even say that's bad luck. That's just being young.
Yeah,
It's just young and inexperienced.
In every other circumstance, Wemby brings that up himself.
Mm-hmm.
But he decided to be like, hey, I'm going to do the responsible thing.
That he's trying to move the ball up the court.
Yeah.
Because you could still, like, it was like not 11 seconds here when it happens. He could have gotten half court at this point in it. The problem is he was trying to be responsible and be like, hey, let me go give the ball to one of these guys. Try to save the timeout, get a shot up.
My jaw dropped because I absolutely thought Brunson was making that when he shot it. I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely thought that was going.
Every time Brunson gets right here, let's go back. When he gets right there.
Can we now talk about how Brunson just played an atrocious game? Can we start talking about that?
I wouldn't say if it was atrocious. They did a good job of making life difficult for him today. A very good job of making life difficult.
But he also missed like being there every open look he had to.
I mean, yeah, he 7 for 25.
Like, he couldn't make anything.
Listen, the physicality of the game gets to you sometimes.
But you know what I love about it, Anthony?
Didn't stop him.
He had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 steals.
And was the main reason the Spurs came back on us too as well in the fourth.
Main reason is a little strong.
Was he not forcing the hero ball shit?
A little bit, but everybody was missing because Mikal missed during that stretch. Cat missed during that. Like,
and yeah, but fair,
even then, a lot of it was just too. It was just too much dribbling, and then we couldn't get anything on offense. No rhythm, no nothing. He was just dribble. 5 seconds left, and then we're just hustling and busting, trying to create something out of nothing.
And then a portion in the second half where the only starter on the floor was Mikal Bridges,
and it was working.
And I can't believe that worked. I really can't believe that worked. Where it's like Alvarado, Shamet, Bridges, Deuce, and fucking Mitch.
Have we seen that lineup before, Mike?
I don't know if I've seen that. I'm trying to think. We've had to have seen that. Usually OG is out there with them. So
that's what I said. I was like, OG wasn't out there?
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen it.
Didn't OG have 4 fouls by then, though?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I don't think he wanted to take the shit.
That's where I'm at too. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna call it ticky tack on the Knicks, fine. Call it the other way. Call it the other way. Because that game was very physical, and the Knicks, outside of Castle, the Knicks were the only ones in foul trouble.
And I think the problem here was how they were attacking. Because a lot of how the Knicks were attacking towards the end of the game wasn't the same way the Spurs were attacking, where the Spurs were getting most of their foul calls downhill, in transition, 1-on-3. Listen, I'm not trying to justify. I'm just trying. But again, you guys aren't driving to success to the same way that they were, where they were getting fouled at the rim. You guys weren't attacking a ton. OG got down there. I think that was the last true attack on the rim was OG.
We had to challenge to get a clear as hell foul call with Tony Brothers standing 3 feet away from the basket. We had to challenge it. I'm
not arguing
OG
that.
Before that said, nope, he tipped the ball. What are you talking about? Like,
again, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. But you guys had to challenge it because they're trying to do out of bounds. They're trying to say out of bounds.
You can't miss such a egregious call like that. Clear as fucking day, man.
Hey, man. Shit like that happens. The one call I'm mad at is the kickball that they didn't catch. I said that in real time. I was like, hey, they gotta call that. I don't know how they got how everybody was in the way to not see him get
and honestly, De'Aaron Fox kicked the ball on that lob that he got to the play that I think he hurt his ankle. He kicked the ball too. I saw that clear as day. Like, what are we doing out here, man?
Well, was that his possession though? Did he have possession of it?
And that's where, all right, but it looked like he had lost the ball.
Yeah,
it
but
looked like it was still
on his possession. That's not a.
It's not as egregious as the Cornette one, because the
Cornette one is like that's a loose ball. You can't do that.
That's egregious. But I thought Fox kicked that ball too off without possession. But like I said, we can go down. We can go down the list. This was a rough watch for Knicks fans. I think if the Knicks were down 0-1 and we had to watch that, someone would have came on the court already, because Fat Joe would have been on the floor.
Because he was lit.
He was fired up tonight. It's gonna be a good plane ride home for He gonna sleep the whole flight back to New York.
Bro, I'm watching some of the videos right now. 7th act is crazy right now.
Love it.
It is crazy. Cops everywhere.
I wouldn't go that far.
I can't specifically put a number on it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Seeing a 25, there you go.
Flow! Waiting for you, Flow.
Man.
KD's also not 7'5".
Who? Oh.
KD.
He ain't far from it.
He's not 7'5", because the problem is with Wemby, the second people see Wemby doing it, they blitz him.
Yeah.
They blitz him. So he was trying to do the responsible thing, but now that's just a tough one. That's one you have to fucking live with.
And this is what I'm talking about, Dylan. Like, you can't, the game was too physical for that to be a thing.
Correct. But my counterpoint to that is they gave y'all like 6 extra possessions at the start of the half. Did they not? Like, the refs giveth and the refs taketh away. And they absolutely were giving y'all the ball. It was like 5 straight San Antonio possessions in the third quarter. Every time they crossed half court, whistle, turnover. Whistle, there, offensive foul. This.
Okay. This is also a fact. Shout out to OG. We really, Dylan, are going to have to talk about this man again, because
he's such a bitch.
Because that's twice now that OG, who is smaller than Chad, decided Wemby's guarding him and said, I'm going to man up and try to score. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, Chet was like, yeah, no.
All you had to do, hear me out here, was try. The bar was low. The bar was low.
I'm actually going to one-up you on this, Flo, because I was saying this to my fiance before the game, and the prophecy turned out to be true. Tonight's game to me felt like game 2 against Boston last year, because it was the same thing. The Spurs were talking the exact same way Boston was talking last year when the Knicks stole game 1. And Boston was like, yeah, they got it. We should have did this. We didn't play that good. We'll be better. And then they were winning the whole thing. And then you look up and the Knicks make a stop to win the game because the Knicks just want to get cooked. The Knicks' whole strategy is just let us stay close. If we get into a clutch game, we're going to win. That I could tell watching this game, that was the Knicks' whole strategy. Just stay close to them. Just stay close to them. Every time San Antonio tried to push it on us, that's when we blitzed and was like, no. And then we got to the end of the game, and they made a mistake.
That's been the strategy since game 1. Kat said it in the huddle.
Stay close to them.
Even if our offense is not doing well, our defense will keep us close until the end of the game.
And again, game 1 they scored 95. They scored 104 tonight. The Spurs, I think, will tell you we played much better tonight. They scored 104.
9 points more. Yo, Dylan.
Yes, sir.
The series feels very much like the Cavs series.
The difference, I will say, because I was thinking that too, but then I was like, the Spurs have way too much fight that the Cavs don't.
Yeah, you felt like the Cavs gave up.
The Cavs gave up immediately.
Yeah.
Cavs gave up immediately.
If the Knicks win Monday, we might see the Spurs give up then.
I still don't think so.
I don't think so too, because
I don't
my worst
think so.
fear is the Knicks going up 3-0 and then
I don't think there's any quit in this Spurs team. The Cavs would have never been in this situation. The Spurs could have quit. They could have quit once y'all went up like 17.
I mean, we're 2 games in, and it might be. I mean, Brunson was unbelievable in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but Cat was.
But he was unbelievably bad today. Like, Cat's been consistently good in both games.
Unbelievable in that second quarter.
He would absolutely be Finals MVP right now.
Anthony said Brunson was unbelievably bad.
He was fucking terrible tonight.
Oh, let's go here first. You saw Josh Hart get his shit punched again, Mike?
Yes, I did.
Josh Hart was also unbelievably bad.
Couldn't even try. And Chet couldn't even fucking try.
I saw him punch.
Meanwhile, Josh Hart is voluntarily getting his shit swatted.
He punched it again. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
He's gonna get him.
He's getting his shit punched.
Josh is like, I'm
the country.
Josh is like, I'm gonna get him before this series is over. I'm gonna get him.
He's gonna get him.
It wasn't as bad as game 1, but
no, I would say it was.
But still,
I would say it was because this one was worse because Wemby covered more ground this time. He covered more ground to make sure he couldn't do it. The last one was just like, hey, he just turned around and just went, This one, he actually had to do a little bit more effort to do it. He said, fuck that.
That's like James. I think you're right. As a Josh is like, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer, coach.
He's gonna get it in game 3. He's gonna get it.
Let me tell you, if the Knicks find a way, like how the Garden's gonna go crazy if they dunk on Wemby in the Garden. It's already. We'll talk about this in a second. The atmosphere on Monday is gonna be something crazy.
There's no words to describe.
That 6 man on the court.
I can't explain it. I like
going to the Garden up 2 is enough.
Because even if they split, like we can split.
One, it would have been pandemonium.
I know. It was going. They could have lost tonight, and it was going to be. But they could have been down 0-2, and it was going to be bananas in there.
Yeah, it was still going to be a madhouse regard. But up 2-0.
Madhouse. And I hope the Knicks, we've been seeing this, the Knicks have been learning. This whole playoff run is them learning from past mistakes. They, like I just said, they were in this exact same situation last year. They won the first 2 in Boston. They came home and that Garden crowd, and that Garden crowd was ready for blood. And the Knicks did you said it, they kicked our ass again. Yeah.
That's why I'm low key kind of fearing like San Antonio's like, yeah, we gonna get him in Madison. We gonna get him at the Garden.
But again, we said this before tonight's game. They have to, because if the Knicks go up 3-0, they're gonna sweep them, which is unbelievable to say. If the Knicks win on Monday, they're gonna sweep them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
15.
I would be like, yeah, this.
I don't think
they're not going to go down like a bunch of bitches, but they're going to go down swinging.
15 straight, bro.
I still think San Antonio gets at least 1.
Well, that's just
fuck all that, yo. Listen. 15 straight. If this happens, what is the record, bro?
It's 15.
Well, no, didn't we already surpass the record? I think wasn't the record 12.
No, we've passed the Eastern Conference record. We've passed that.
Oh, the Eastern Conference record.
The record is 15, which the Knicks would have to sweep to tie. Which would
so we can't.
Unbelievable. And then just
who has the record?
The Thunder, I believe, right? Not the Thunder, excuse me. The Warriors. I think the Warriors have it.
Was it 2017 Warriors?
Yeah. The unbeatable team.
They put an asterisk next to that shit.
No.
They didn't.
They earned every bit of that.
They didn't. They spanked everybody.
They earned every bit of that.
Except for game 1 of the finals where J.R. Smith and George Hill just handed them that game.
Listen, man.
I'm still mad at George Hill to this day.
I'm in
Euphoria.
I'm in shock right now, bro.
I am
I don't.
too.
I can't even fathom what's going on right now. Like, not only are the Knicks 2 games away from winning the NBA championship, they are also doing this at a astronomical
Historical.
historical, yeah, like historical run right now, bro. Like across all boards,
All
like,
metrics.
yeah,
And you guys said it a couple minutes ago. The Spurs played much better today, and we played arguably worse. Again, 2 of our 5 starters played bad. We had some questionable calls against us too. On top of that, and we still won on the road. So that is something to definitely be happy about. Just knowing that again, we haven't had. Yeah, game one we played good. Today we played average. We haven't had a really good performance yet.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the Knicks actually played better in game one than they did tonight.
Yeah,
And the bench bailed us out again. And again, we saw this in the OKC series. The games that OKC won, their bench destroyed San Antonio's bench. And as long as our bench continues to play well like this, they're going to have tough because the Spurs are really top heavy.
Keldon Johnson is playing like ass.
Yeah, he
tonight he hit a lot of big shots in
was
game
better.
one.
He was better tonight.
In game one, Keldon Johnson didn't do shit in game one.
Well, he didn't play in game one.
He played like 8 minutes in game one.
Game one. He played 16
and then today
minutes.
he played 16. He's 1 for 4.
Yep, 1 for 4. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Like he was around 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. So he wasn't just getting cardio, but like
they need him. If they want to win, they need him because they're getting Dylan Harper.
But even to like Dylan Harper was loud and nothing. Like you remember the points that he scored, but in reality, he scored 15 again. Like he scored exactly what he did last year.
To be honest, he's not getting the minutes that he really deserves.
I mean,
correct.
He played 32 tonight. He played 32 tonight.
And the only reason he got 32 was Castle was in foul trouble and Castle got hurt.
Yo,
the only reason he played 32.
Thing. That's also something to look out for.
This team is getting beat up.
And
Fox is not looking good.
Too. Wow.
Castle, he hyperextended his knee.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Dylan Harper out here twisting his ankle on no contact plays. Like they getting beat up, bro.
But what's it called? Fox came up big when it mattered. The problem is it's a lot of what I said in last game. I don't understand how we just continue not to hunt Jalen Brunson. I watched Julian Champagnie hunt Jalen Brunson for 2 plays in the first quarter, and then they decided to stop.
I keep telling you, it's easier said than done, man. It's the way that the game is being played that they're not. The reason why they're not hunting him is even though he is the worst defender on the team, he still does defend.
He's not a bad defender. Like
he's not a cone.
No, but you attack him because the game plan is to attack the worst defender on the team, correct? And again, he's a willing defender. It's just that's what you're the shortest guy, the worst guy. That's who you should be trying to attack.
Yeah, I understand. I just think that it's easier said than done. It's not like that. It's not Luka on the court. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got the worst defender on the team, but he's not a bad defender. That's the problem.
Luka is also a bad defender.
Luka is a bad defender, but he's the worst defender. That's what you should be going after.
But the context, that's what I'm saying. Yes, he's the worst defender on the team, but he's not a bad defender. That's where the problem lies. Being that he's not a bad defender, him being the worst defender on the team.
This is wrong. The game plan is Wemby everything. That's wrong. On defense,
Fox had a better game than Wemby.
Fox had a very good game tonight. Very good.
They had a bunch of shitty turnovers. A bunch of shitty turnovers.
Costly, very costly.
Right there. Fox, 5 assists, 4 turnovers. Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
it's true. What's the point of all these assists? You're just gonna give them back.
Hey, Wemby was horrible jump shots, yo. I can't believe that last play was a jump shot.
I still don't understand that's the play they wanted to do. Let's see if I can.
It was a makeable shot.
It was a makeable shot, like,
but not the shot you want him taking right now.
I was nervous when
being that he's not making jump shots. They probably would have had a better chance at setting that pick and pop for him at the 3 because he made more threes tonight.
Yeah,
true.
Here we go. Like, I don't understand how we don't get Vassell, Harper, back screen, get him there. OG matched up right there. Inbound, Fox cuts here. Okay, you kill a couple seconds, throw it up. Instead, we got this.
Hassel inbound.
Okay, cool. Let's 3, 4 seconds. Take a Why is that the shot? Why is that the shot?
It's a good shot.
He's been struggling shooting the jump shot. Why is that the shot?
Oh, Clyde looked at that dude like, "Don't touch me."
Yeah, but it's not a.
Meanwhile, Sparkplug is saying
it's not a bad shot,
but again, it's you look at Jalen Brunson. I've been saying he's played awful tonight, but he still made 1+ shot. That's why you still give it to him, even though he's been having a horrible night. You know, I mean, I always agree with it, but that's why you still give it to your star players.
And he rushed.
Like, yeah, Wemby wasn't.
But that's what happens when you waste 4 seconds to get to there. You waste 4 seconds to get there.
But having Mitch in your face does help.
Shooting right now, like there was a smarter shot available. There's definitely something better available out of the timeout than this.
Oh, I forgot that nasty Euro that Castle hit him Brunson.
Like
it looked like it might have been travel, but that was like nasty.
Yeah, it wasn't though. It was just timing. He was shifty.
That was a nasty.
In the park, I travel every time, and I might just make you check it up. I might call travel, give you the ball. All right, you know what? All right, check it up. You got that call. I'm gonna give it to you, but that was not a travel. Is Dan Houston at the game yet for Monday?
Well, Monday's Raw. Monday is Raw, and the Knicks are the Knicks, and the WWE's in Europe right now. They're on a European tour, so I highly doubt that he'll be there. No, but Dylan, no call.
That's a foul. I'm not arguing that.
That's not a foul.
I said that in real time. That's a foul.
And it might be a flagrant, honestly.
Or Alvarado's just a foot shorter than him.
It's still above the neck.
Still foul.
It's still above the. I don't care how tall he is, Dylan. Dylan, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's above the neck.
Okay, yeah, but there's context, sir.
The letter of the law, like that is a flagrant.
The guy is above the neck because he's at his hip. He's at his hip.
It's a flagrant. I'm not saying throw Wemby out the game. I'm saying by the letter of the law,
it's
get
the fuck off me.
That's exactly what he said. He said it in French. My goodness gracious.
Been there, done that.
And yeah, James, you gotta love Mikal fighting. He didn't just say, "All right, I'm just gonna take this screen and go for a walk with Wemby." He fought it.
Mm-hmm.
He fought it. Like gotta love it. Gotta love it. Grabbing somebody.
It was his ankle.
Grabbing his toe. SmackDown Raw Day in
He's
Europe.
little. He was little. Anything with Alvarado, he's just at fucking Wemby's hip. Like he's short. What are we doing? We're mad because he's 6'1"? It's a whole foot and a half taller than him.
I mean, you wanted to cap my book.
To be fair, him cutting him off like that is like getting undercut in a fucking rebound. You can't do that. Wemby's too big to be getting fucking boxed out at the knees. You can't box him out at the knees. He's just too tall.
The Knicks winning this game and only having one quarter where they scored over 30 is crazy. Absolutely insane.
What's this narrative we're running with the pinky toe? Is that what we're deciding we're doing?
I mean,
When that's what we're doing. We're saying, hey, it wasn't a flagrant because he grabbed his toe when he literally tripped him and grabbed him by the ankle.
I mean, that was a John Wick neck snap.
I'm not going to say he fucking murdered him. Right now, yeah.
Knicks have a lot of glue guys that just do everything.
Right now, yes.
And they are 8 quarters. They are 8 quarters away. 8 quarters away from New York turning into Gotham City.
Good Lord.
8 quarters away from Bane coming out. Have some decorum. Control yourself. Control yourself.
Like they literally have projectors all over New York of just the game, just showing outside.
It's good times, man.
Do you realize your caps lock is on, or are you just loud?
No, he's yelling at you. All right. He's letting you know what it is.
Listen, I don't think he knows what it is.
So here we are. Now we get 2 days off. Get the weekend to think about it. Like I said, the Knicks have been in this situation before. What are the expectations for Monday?
I mean, I'll let the Knicks fans go.
Every time I doubt this team, they step up. The Garden is going to be a different kind of atmosphere on Monday.
My mind is on the bench. You know, our bench has outperformed their bench, and also too, going back home, your role players play better. Your bench plays better at home. So I'm expecting even more from our bench in Game 3. Brunson's definitely not going to put up the stinker that he put up tonight.
Hopefully.
And honestly, yeah, hopefully. And then again, I don't know where the Spurs are right now. I think they're not just banged up physically; they might be banged up mentally too, as well. Like just
young, man.
losing, and they're young too. I think the way to the finals is just a little much for them right now. Was the average age is like what, 24, 25 or something?
I think it's the way to the finals, and they've played a lot of hard playoff rounds.
Yeah,
they've played some. They've had a tough trip to get here to do this. Like right now, this really reminds me of like '94 Orlando Magic. Just too young. Too young, not ready. And it shows by the mistakes that they're making, because they're only making mistakes that are just like inexperienced.
Mental.
Granted, I'm not sitting here like the Knicks have all these like NBA Finals guys, but they've been here. All of them have been in the playoffs and have contributed to playoff wins over the last 4 years. So, like, they know what it's like. But this is just Shaq and Penny and Nick Anderson being the vet on that team, which is De'Aaron Fox, I guess, at this point. Dennis Scott, Horace, like, just not ready. That's what we call a pick'em.
The Knicks have tied the 2001 Lakers for the longest road winning streak in a single playoff run at 8 games.
And I pray we don't get a chance to go for 9. Nothing.
I want us to win it at home. I want us to win it at home so bad.
It's better for MSG. It's better for New York if the Knicks did this on the road. Like, you remember all those, all those cops that we've been seeing outside of MSG, like, they're also going to need that inside MSG. Like, you remember all those old clips? I don't know if you've ever seen Dylan, see if you can find the clip of when Larry Bird and the Celtics won their first title. That
with the parade?
No, the actual game. And as the clock ticks down to 0, what happened with Larry Bird? And I'm telling you, we could get something similar. Yep. 2017 Warriors.
Got it. Oh God.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, I know it's gonna look awful.
Shout out to 1981. Or where the fuck it was. Yeah, 81.
Yeah, 81. I hated that they used that line.
Larry Bird with the putback. Ah!
They think that's the greatest play that you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, they don't have. This isn't the storming of the court. All right.
Oh well, this is the highlights. I will say now. What happens at the end? Like
nothing. It's him in the fucking locker room. I was fooled. I was bamboozled. I was speckeldorfed.
They're gonna need New Jersey PD. They're gonna need Jersey PD. Connecticut. They just need to get some New Haven cops. They'll be all right.
Stupid.
Maybe some Milford cops too, and then they'll be good.
Wow. The current getting price right now as we speak is almost $12,000.
Yeah, you can forget it. Us normal folks, forget it. Get your favorite spot on the couch and get ready because you ain't gonna be in the garden. I can tell you that. They won it on the road?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I thought it was at home. Well, the point I was making was he won a title at home where all the fans stormed the court and he had to run into the tunnel. That was the point that I was getting to. Wait, are we having a never lost debate? Two sons drafted top 5, and another got a big record deal. Rick Brunson's son about to win a championship, though. Either Rick Brunson or Ron Harper about to be doing it better than LeVar. Yes, this right here. This right here. That is what could happen at Madison Square Garden. Oh my pandemonium! I can imagine Mike.
Your president's going to be there in Game 3, Mike.
Oh boy. Anyway,
he's going to be there too.
Yep.
He's somebody I really don't want to fucking hear from. Ugh.
Oh, you will.
The only sour spot in us winning would be just Stephen A.
That stupid dance that he always does. I told
It's like,
you.
get the hell out of it. He's so fucking lame. It's just so unbelievably fucking lame. Most fair weather fucking Knicks fan ever. Like, dude, nobody claimed you. Like, you literally have Knicks players saying they don't claim you. Like,
no Knicks fans rock with Stephen A. because we all see right through him. Like, we see right through him. He don't go to games. He don't even know the players on the team. Like,
yeah. And they're trying so hard to make him the resident Knicks fan on the show, and like, get out of here, man.
It's his show.
You're fucking cool.
Of course he's gonna do it.
Horrible.
What's going on here? What in the hell? Yeah, we have reached after dark, ladies and gentlemen. He is here, fresh off of his adventures at MetLife, teaching the youth, or hanging out with our man Charles Barkley, the myth, the legend. Roz, Mr. Ben Rubin is in the building tonight. Look at
yes,
the
sir.
background. Look at the
yes,
background.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My goodness.
It's a spiritual awakening happening right now in New York City, man.
Jalen Brunson better than Melo yet?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
You're
up 2-0.
I agree with Mike. He's not better than. He's not
a better Nick than Carmelo Anthony yet.
That's absolutely probably the most insane thing I've ever heard. Now, after all of this, that's crazy.
NBA Finals.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
The bar is low.
There's a conversation, but he's not there yet.
The bar is high.
No, there's no conversation. He's done. He's better than Melo.
Where Jalen Brunson has to win a title for this to be a thing is crazy.
The only people that feel that way are the people that are talking to you, because you can't find it. You can't
what
find
what Melo did for New York can never be replicated.
You can't find. You can't. If you pulled 100 Knicks fans off the street right now, young and old,
right now,
20
minutes after the Knicks just won the
you could have did that 25 days ago.
A week ago, we would have told you no.
But you would no. I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No way. No way.
Again,
no way.
It's hard.
The Knicks. Listen. Nothing against Melo. Melo is a Knicks legend. Melo's. We're not arguing Melo's spot. We're arguing Melo versus Jalen Brunson now. And
Brunson's not there yet.
That's crazy. Nah, you're bugging. You're tripping. You're tripping, bro. You're tripping. Do me a favor.
What Melo did for New York can never be replicated.
No. Do me a favor.
Hold on. What did Melo do for New York?
I'm about to ask that.
I got to use the bathroom real quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm about to ask that. What's the greatest accomplishment in your idea, Mike, that Carmelo Anthony has done for the Knicks? What's his greatest accomplishment? Like, what's the single greatest thing you've seen? Because I think I can think what you're gonna say, but then if that's it, then this will be over quick.
Him wanting to come to the Knicks.
And
wait a minute.
And Brunson
didn't. Jalen Brunson wanted to come to the Knicks.
This is my exact point. Melo tried to restore the feeling. Brunson did. And
here's the thing. Jalen Brunson almost got an NBA investigation put on him. That's how badly he wanted to come to the Knicks.
Well, that was Dallas's sour grapes, but
no, it's not.
I'll make an argument.
It's the same thing where it's like, oh, he wanted to come.
I'll make an argument. Melo made the Knicks a destination spot again.
What?
I'll say that.
Look what Jalen Brunson did.
Wait. Time out. When Melo left, what did the Knicks have?
When
Melo was there, what did the Knicks have? To make it a destination?
Had burnt it to the ground.
Oh, now it's Phil. Here's my
Yes,
thing.
it's Phil. Yes, it's Phil. And
about
if you
this?
ask any Knicks fan, we will tell you we hate Phil.
Time out.
Jackson. Hate him.
What about after Phil?
It was burnt down.
Oh, so I mean, like, there's players that could have just came and set up their legacy and just,
there's nothing
made it their own, right?
Say it again.
Like, they could have had there's superstars that could have came in New York after all that and made it their own.
Yeah, they
did
to
it.
Get KD. They tried to get Kyrie.
Correct.
They were supposed to get Zion, and then Adam Silver said no. Like
they chose the Nets, and those other guys chose another team, but Jalen Brunson chose the Knicks, and that's the catalyst. Because
Melo did,
right? Then you start getting Josh Hart, right? Then you start trying to recruit bridges behind the scenes, and then you get pushed for the OG trade. The OG trade goes through, right? You start pushing for Cat. Cat comes out of here, he gets the trade, right? Bridges comes by, like they talking about, DiVincenzo is there, and they're like, it's just Villanova 2.0.
When you say
that doesn't happen when
Melo
he's not
made
the anchor.
the destination, who came to the Knicks after that? That was destination.
Tyson Chandler,
Come on
Jason
now.
Kidd, Tyson Chandler, fresh off winning a championship. Tyson Chandler, that Tyson
Okay.
Chandler.
Okay.
No, because I
Hold
heard
on,
it.
time out.
Tyson Chandler, like he was.
No.
Bum.
When did?
No, Tyson Chandler was a big get for the Knicks,
And who
that
else,
happened
Mike?
after Melo.
Who else, Mike?
I don't know if JR came in the trade or if JR came willingly.
JR came in a trade.
JR came in a trade. Okay. Then other than that, I mean, because Jason Kidd was old.
Mm-hmm.
Rashid was old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they came because they were trying to get one more run, and they almost did it. But Melo being there was the reason that they came.
So Tyson Chandler is a big get, but then you got a bunch of old guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that made a destination getting Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin.
So JR was playing in China. So yeah, so you got JR too.
Kenyon Martin and Jason Kidd and Rasheed Wallace, and that made a destination.
Yes.
Well, it's not even
Those
just
are not
that
the guys
time.
you want.
Dylan.
Hold on, I'm not just talking about that time frame. I'm talking about he just made it. He made it cool to want to be a Knick again because people were trashing
What's
the
Jalen
Knicks.
Brunson doing?
Everybody was like, nobody wants to go to the Knicks.
He made the Knicks relevant again.
And what's Jalen Brunson doing?
He's making it.
No, but what I'm trying to say is it's a lot easier for Brunson to want to come to the Knicks now that it's more of a destination spot. Now it's more of a favorable spot for teams to go to.
When did Melo leave the Knicks? In what, 15, 16? The Knicks have not been a destination spot since.
We know that.
So it was never. It's never like Brunson going to the Knicks wasn't. The Knicks was a destination spot at all.
We know
that. That's also a tough poll to say too, because the Knicks were coming off a playoff season.
Yeah, we had Julius Randle and Barrett and all these guys. Like, RJ are you forgetting
the Knicks were a destination spot because of Julius Randle and RJ Barrett?
They were able to sign Brunson, right?
They signed Brunson on a great deal. Brunson did what
he wanted to come to the Knicks.
Yeah,
right? Why
Brunson is the reason for the Knicks' success, because you take a look at that playoff run without Brunson. What happened?
They lost.
You guys got waxed.
They lost in the first round.
Waxed. Trae Young is still a villain in that building to this day, and he hasn't played against you guys in the playoffs in like 6 years.
You know what this is? Dylan? This is, the Jets went and got Plaxico Burress because Plaxico wanted. He saw them having a great run in 2010. And so, therefore, you let
Braylon Edwards go get Plaxico.
Yeah. It was a place to be. It was so great. We just made the AFC Championship. People were flocking to come over to the Jets because we had a chance to do something great. It's absolutely not the case. Like, no disrespect to Melo, because I don't want it to divulge into that. Jalen Brunson's a better Knick than Melo. And it's not even about
He's not.
feelings. It's not about anything. You know I'm going to go with this. You know where I'm going to go with this. And you know you're not going to like
Jason
where I'm
Kidd
gonna go with
destination. You
this.
know what he was doing the season after he was a Nick? Coaching the Nets.
But you guys know where I'm about to go with this. And you're not going
Where are you going with it?
Where am I going with this? Dylan, where am I going with this?
Go ahead, sir.
Well, actually, where am I going with this?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going.
All right. Where should we go down the decision tree? Do we want to talk about playoff wins?
Oh, I've been on that for years.
Oh, that's
he
easy.
did that in year 2.
That's easy.
Year 2, he
right?
passed Melo in playoff wins.
Playoff wins, right? Now, we want to talk about overall records in the regular season. Teams.
Got that too.
Yikes. Now, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about regular season wins?
So what exactly?
Because then it's like, in what capacity then is he better
Well, as far as playoffs, it's a lot easier when you don't have to deal with James.
Oh, so now it's LeBron James. So, okay. All right.
Well, yeah. We're talking the postseason.
How many times have y'all had the Knicks played LeBron James in the playoffs?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Right?
Twice in how many years was he a Knick?
4.
We played the Heat in the playoffs before.
Twice in 4 years.
Yeah, that's half the time we went to the postseason.
And the fact that he didn't make the postseason for half the time is crazy.
Once. They played the Celtics twice and Miami once.
So how is that LeBron James?
Right?
No, I'm saying we didn't have to, like, Brunson didn't have to deal with James being in the East. That's part of it. I'm not saying it's the whole thing, but he didn't have to deal with James being that because James was fucking everybody up. Before this eight straight year of different champions, and there's going to be another one this year, Bron was literally in the East. Bron was literally in the championship 8 years in a row. Most of that being in the East.
To play them. I mean, Mike just told you only played him once. It's not like you ran into him a bunch of times and he stopped you.
No, I'm saying that's part of that. I'm saying that's part of the reason.
You also missed the playoffs a bunch.
Yeah, like I mean,
how many times did Melo miss the playoffs on Knicks?
Twice. Half the time he was in New York.
Yeah, that's not a bunch.
He missed it twice. He made it 3 times.
So like it's everything you guys give Melo credit for. Jalen Brunson has done and then some.
Correct.
So I don't understand how he's just not a better Knick than Melo yet when he's done everything.
I mean, I can only speak for myself. I just give Melo the bigger significance factor for me personally.
Here we go.
Exactly. Like I was waiting for Anthony to
so it's feelings.
One.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I mean, I can't. You
not
can't
asking
argue with
me
feelings.
who the better player is. You're not. You're telling me
feelings.
Who is the better Knick? And it's still Melo. Like I said, unless Brunson gets 2 more wins, then it will.
But that's crazy. That the only way somebody can be better than literally being better is doing something that hasn't been done since '73.
It's not, Dylan. It's just these two
that's
individuals
crazy to me.
that feel that way.
So
that's crazy.
I just remember how bad the Knicks were,
Brunson
and then
became a superstar here.
But I want because I wanted a stat. I wanted so. Based off what you're telling me, do you think Allen Houston is an all-time greater Knick than Carmelo Anthony? Because he's not.
No, but what has Allen Houston done for the Knicks that Melo didn't do?
He went to the finals.
Okay.
He went to the finals. So how come it doesn't catapult Allen Houston over
Allen
Melo?
Houston the best player on the team for 4 straight years and led to however many more playoff wins than Melo did in his entire career? No, at that point, as a Knick?
But he had.
I mean, how many All-Star games does Allen Houston have?
Y'all are harping on the
how many All-Star games does he have?
I think Allen Houston is 2 or 3 with the Knicks.
Okay.
Like my thing with Brunson versus Melo is it's not just regular season.
Exactly. So how many
it's everything. His body of work in 4 years, the same amount of time that Brunson has been a Knick is the same amount of times that Melo has been a Knick. Right?
Yeah, and you're
4
only
years
looking at wins and losses.
I'm looking at what Brunson is doing for the Knicks. What's happening outside of the Garden right now, Melo never got to do. Melo could never do.
But that's not true.
Melo could never do.
they weren't doing that back then.
Great.
Carmelo
Why they're not doing it then?
Objectively
Because they're doing it
better
now.
than Allen Houston, though.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, they weren't doing that then. Like, it's a cool thing to do now. They weren't even
Why is it a cool thing to do now?
Because Toronto started that. Toronto started that, Dylan. The Knicks weren't doing that until Toronto started doing that. The Knicks don't get
to have that if Brunson's not doing what he's been doing for 4 straight years. For 4 straight years, Jalen Brunson has been nothing but everything Melo was supposed to be for them. Everything he was supposed to be.
Right now, if they would have allowed Knicks fans to do that back in 2012, they absolutely would have been out there doing it.
And guess what? They would have left sad a lot too because you didn't win shit.
That's fine. But don't tell me
because Jalen Brunson in year 2 had more playoff wins than Carmelo Anthony.
You're trying to tell me the energy is different and more now.
It is,
and I'm telling you, it
is
not.
I was there.
It is.
The only difference is the Knicks are in the finals.
That's a big difference.
That's the difference.
That's a big difference.
But the energy around the team and the city was at the same fever
I'm not arguing
pitch
Melo as a better player.
At the time the Knicks were in the playoffs, it's the same Nick energy. It's just that this team is further. It's the same,
and it gets further every year. Every year.
The fans are not more excited because it's Brunson. They're more excited because the Knicks are further. That's what I'm telling you. You're making it seem like the fans are more excited because it's Brunson.
Why are the Knicks further?
Because the Knicks have a better team.
Oh,
Mike, you can't say that when Jalen Brunson is the best playoff riser in basketball. You guys are not here without him.
So the Knicks,
nowhere near anything.
So
the guy averages 7 points more a game in the playoffs than anybody else. That's the largest differentiating factor in points per game in NBA fucking like history at this point. He's a better playoff riser than Michael Jordan.
Right,
it's crazy.
It's not disrespecting Melo. It's giving Jalen Brunson his respect.
How did this turn into the disrespect Melo segment?
But I told you, we're not going to let it devolve into disrespecting Melo because that's where you guys are trying to put it.
And it's not that. It's just making sure that Brunson gets the respect he deserves.
It's a wild thing for y'all to be telling us as Knicks fans who we should feel is a better.
Now we play this game. Now we play this game. You can't tell me about my team because wait.
I will
so because I'm not a fan. Because I'm not a fan. I can't tell you what I saw.
Roz, I will flip the same argument to you right now because I know you. And I know who you think is the greatest Laker of all time, but that is impossible when there are other Lakers that have been better than him.
Who's the greatest Laker of all time?
Magic Johnson is the greatest Laker of all time.
Okay, that's your opinion, but who do you think I think the greatest Laker of all time is?
Kobe.
No, that's not true.
Who's the greatest Laker of all time?
That would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Why isn't it Magic?
Why isn't it Magic?
Yeah.
I mean, you can make an argument for Magic. I'm telling you that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest Laker of all time. It's not Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's one of my favorite Lakers of all time. He's my personal favorite player.
What about
I've
James?
seen play.
LeBron's
but the best Laker is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's just objective. That's just me being objective.
And LeBron's not in this conversation. He's not.
But
he's not in the room.
LeBron's not the best Laker. Come on now.
He's not.
LeBron's up there though. But I'm saying he's not the best
Laker. When you think about it,
LeBron's not a top 5 Laker of all time.
Isn't his Lakers tenure like the second longest tenure of his career?
There's been tons of Lakers that have played that have been great.
Right, he's not a top Laker.
He's not a top Laker.
The Lakers have.
He's up there, but there's too many Lakers that are great. Just because I'm saying he's up there doesn't mean he's top 5. Look at all the people who are like in the Hall of Fame from the Lakers. Like,
who would you say are the top 5 Lakers?
No, we have now derived too far from Brunson
we
versus
now
Melo.
We gotta get back to disrespect to Melo.
It's making sure Brunson gets the respect.
Here's the thing. Brunson is like, isn't he Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Carmelo Anthony's team wasn't good enough to get there. Fine, it's a team sport. When now we're talking about this as a team sport. But being quite honest with you here, no bullshit right now. He has better accomplishments as a Knick right now than Carmelo Anthony. And he's only played like almost a little less than half an amount of time here.
The same amount of time.
No. Like it's like almost the same amount of time, right? Like he's also hasn't even been in the league as long as Melo was up until that point. And the crazy part is like
individual accomplishments or team accomplishments.
Mike, he's Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
That's the only thing he has that Melo does not. That is literally the only thing he has that Melo does not have. Melo, in this same amount of time, has been to more All-Star games. Melo was in the top 5 for MVP. Melo won a scoring title. Brunson hasn't done any of that. So what are we talking about individual? What are we talking? What you're talking about is team success. You want to put Brunson as the great Knick of this era.
Here we go. So now it's team success. Now it's team success.
That's what you're telling me. Because
now it's team success.
At the end of the day, you keep coming back to, well, he's in the finals. Well, he's in the final. That's the only thing.
No.
Because I was told that Melo hasn't done.
So let me ask you this. So we'll go back to the original question. What has Melo done by himself? What has he done, right, that's elevated this team more than Jalen Brunson?
And again,
the Knicks.
When me and Anthony sit here and tell you the Melo coming to the Knicks and restoring the feeling and the pride, which is something we can't quantify in the words.
But wait, it's a team sport. So what did he do by himself?
Him coming to the Knicks changed the franchise.
But wait, Jalen Brunson coming to the Knicks didn't change the franchise? What's happening?
Because you're acting like this Jalen Brunson is the Jalen Brunson that the Knicks signed. This Jalen Brunson is not
Jalen Brunson that the Knicks came in.
He immediately made a change in the Knicks culture. Are we kidding?
Here's my question. Let me ask you a question. I mean, before Melo came to the Knicks, I think before Melo came to the Knicks, how many years of futility did we have before that?
I don't know. How many years of futility did you have?
Before Melo came to the Knicks,
it's a lot.
The Knicks had made the playoffs. The Knicks hadn't made the playoffs in 10 years.
It was a lot of torture. It was a lot.
10 years. The Knicks hadn't been in the playoffs before Melo got there. The Knicks were in the playoffs the year before Brunson came.
That same offseason were the laughingstock of missing out on the free agencies that they were supposed to win, right? You guys weren't supposed to be in the playoffs. Like, you got there, everyone's crowning Julius Randle, the king of New York. You got fucking bounced. When you guys lost Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving in the first 30 seconds of free agency, everybody was laughing at you guys because you signed Julius Randle, Bobby Portis, and like 3 other power forwards. Like, you guys were a laughingstock.
Here's the irony of all it. Yeah.
You lost the draft lottery. You lost free agency, and you like fell into what, Fizdale as your coach? Like, you guys were not in a good spot.
And was Melo on the team when all of that happened?
No, you guys were dog shit.
No, but guess what?
Dog shit with him.
No.
And again, this goes back to what I said to Ross. Phil Jackson had burnt everything down.
Now it's Phil Jackson. So now everyone else is
absolutely.
Phil Jackson burnt
fucking Phil Jackson.
Let me ask you this.
And then Jalen Brunson came and did everything Melo did.
But the Knicks were already rising when he got there.
Whoa. You were like this. No, time out. Stop.
That was the plateau. That was the plateau. You guys getting waxed in the first round was as good as you were going to be.
Stop. Yo, do me a favor. What was the Knicks record before Melo came?
I'd have to
the year before Melo came, what was the Knicks record?
I don't know.
No, because you just told me.
I don't know, Roz. I don't know. Give Dylan a chance to look it up. I don't know.
You just told me that
42 and 40. Nope. Hold up.
No.
One more year.
No.
29 and 53.
Right? Were the Knicks a bad team before Jalen Brunson came? Or were they a great team?
They weren't a great team, but they weren't a bad team, Roz. They were in
they weren't a bad team. They weren't a bad team.
The playoffs.
They weren't a bad team. The Knicks were not a bad team.
What did you say, Dylan? They were 29 and what?
And 29 and 53.
Before Melo got there, and then they went to the playoffs.
No,
the Knicks were in the playoffs the year before Brunson got there.
When the Knicks traded for Carmelo Anthony, their record was 28 and 26. Hard stop.
Okay.
Hold on, time
Hard
out.
stop.
Jalen Brunson came the year the Knicks missed the playoffs.
Correct. I was about to say.
Yeah,
Let's
he came the year
fix this.
after they had that loss to Atlanta, missed the playoffs.
Hard stop. Hard stop. Hard stop.
Wait,
for my
what
Knicks
was
fans.
that
Tell me
record?
that I don't know.
47-45.
No. Hard stop for the Knicks fans. Tell me I don't know anything about their team because I'm not a Knicks fan. Let's time out here. The Knicks were 28-26 when they traded for Carmelo Anthony. Guess what the record was when Jalen Brunson signed the year before?
Did they not make
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. They were worse. They were worse. They were
What was the
worse.
record?
They were
What was the record?
37-45. They were 37-45.
Worse than 28-26? Yes, it
and
is.
45.
Wait. Hold on. You're talking about the season prior.
Well,
When did Jalen Brunson sign for the Knicks?
When they traded for Melo,
It was
Knicks were
28-26. 28-26.
They were a top
28-26. Yeah, I know. Let that sink in for a second.
The year before they signed Jalen Brunson, they missed the playoffs.
Let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in for a second.
They were 37-45.
They were 37-45 when they signed Jalen Brunson.
Why do you keep saying that like 37 is not more than 28?
They had more wins than losses when they traded for fucking
What are you talking about right now? What are you talking
You keep
about?
saying the Knicks were 28-26.
Correct.
That was their record, correct?
Yes, correct.
And when Brunson came to the team, the Knicks were 37 and
45.
Is that not a better record?
How is 37 wins and
My thing is though, Melo came to the Knicks and made us a better team.
No, stop.
We were a better team. Melo came to the Knicks and made us a better team.
No, he didn't.
No.
Anthony, you don't remember you guys gave up so many assets?
No.
They
Don't
gave up the whole
deviate.
team for Melo.
Don't deviate
so they
from
did not
this.
make him a better team.
Don't deviate from this. I just got asked the question: is being 37-45 not better than being 28-26?
This is record levels of Melo disrespect.
Because they were 2 games over.
Record levels of Melo disrespect.
And what mathematics at any point is being 2 games over 500 worse than being literally 8 games under 500? What time? What universe?
Because if you
timeline?
If you stretch that out over the season, it's a worse. It'll be like the Knicks did not have. The Knicks only had 28 wins.
Mike, that's not how extrapolation works, Mike. If you extrapolate that out, then they would just stay at the same thing they are from a percentage perspective.
They would have been 42 and 40.
42 and 40.
Yes, it would just be 42 and 40. It wouldn't be, they would just be worse. So it's still better than the record that the Knicks had before Jalen Brunson got there. So this whole narrative that, the Knicks were just so much of a worse team before Melo came.
Started that shit.
The Knicks were 28-26.
Stoudemire was the first free agent who was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to the Knicks."
Yeah, Amari gets no love because they're just a bunch of stands.
Amari does get love, but there's a reason. But there's a reason why we traded for Melo.
But the Knicks weren't Amari's first choice. That's not what Amari.
So now he has to be his first choice.
We just gave him the max contract.
Okay.
The Knicks didn't want
now we get into semantics.
Mike, if you want to be real
first
here,
choice.
if you want to be real here, the Knicks also weren't Melo's first choice. If you want to be for real, the Knicks were not Melo's first choice.
Cap.
Brooklyn was Melo's first choice.
Brooklyn wanted Melo, and Melo
wanted Brooklyn too,
and Melo was going to okay it.
Those were his choices. He would have had to wait for the move to Brooklyn first to sign in free agency. The Knicks jumped the gun to make sure he didn't have to go to free agency.
I get it. You gotta be your first choice.
So, but that first choice shit's
from
wrong.
New York.
And then if you want to be for real here, this also was supposed to be a thing.
It's not true.
And Melo wanted to get paid.
And Melo didn't sign the same length contract as the other guys.
I'm trying to tell you, like, it's nothing. We're not going to debase Carmelo Anthony to put up Jalen Brunson. That's not what we're going to do. But we're also not going to.
That's exactly what y'all did.
That's exactly what
y'all making assassinating his character.
because you guys like divulged and tried to like rewrite history in front of us, and I'm trying to tell you that you tried to revise history. Like I just had to bring us back to reality. Me and Dylan are doing this in real time. Thank God for the stats. Thank God for the stats
again,
and not
taking it all the way back to my original point,
and not to the grit.
Y'all are trying to stack.
Even the chat knows. The chat's been on our side all night
because they also believe in stats. They're not just living off
it's
of
not even that they believe in stats. They believe in reality. They believe in what happened.
It's reality, right? So here's the thing.
They're all Christians of the moment right now.
I've been on the Mike. Have I not been doing this for years with you?
Since last year.
I've been doing this for 2 years.
All I'm going to tell you is that I've been doing
this with you the second he won more playoff games than Carmelo Anthony.
Exactly. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the chat.
No, I'm saying I've been doing this for 2 years.
Telling you, just like you're just living off of, well, he's got more playoff wins, so that means
how many midseason championships does Carmelo Anthony have?
It didn't exist. Though.
Wait, midseason championships? What?
Not my problem.
What?
Yeah, I forgot.
How many in-season tournament championships does fucking Carmelo Anthony have?
Championship. The same cup championship that you was making fun of us for being excited.
Don't worry, I'm still making fun of it now. How many in-season tournament championships does Melo have?
Were you not saying that shit was a fluke?
He has. How many Eastern Conference Finals MVPs does Carmelo Anthony have?
Didn't exist.
Not my problem. So far, he has more accolades as a Knick than Melo does.
All I'm gonna say is this Knicks championship run. This outside of Brunson,
a guy who never won.
Outside of Brunson, you want to talk about team accomplishments? I think right now they need to be in this conversation because I'm being a stats nerd again. But if they win the next game, I don't think at that point even matters. I think at that point when they start talking about 14 straight wins, we're talking about an all-time NBA team. I think right now they're an all-time NBA playoff team. I think they get to 14. I think it's a no-doubter, regardless of whatever the outcome is, whether some horrid thing happens with the Spurs coming back and winning, or they just go on and just, of course, take this. What we're seeing right now, I think because of where we are, it's not being talked about enough. Like,
well, a lot of people hate New York too as well.
Yeah, I know you, and if you hate New York, but I mean, like, this is an all-time playoff team, guys. Like, this is an all-time playoff team. This is insane.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't want to. I don't want to mentally put myself there yet because I'm still focused on this series right now.
It's not about mentally. Like, they are an all-time NBA playoff team.
The thing
and
is,
they have to be
if
in
the Knicks
the
win
same...
this title, he's gonna do the thing he did with the Thunder last year, where he started saying that Thunder team is one of the greatest is the greatest team ever assembled. He's gonna do that with this Knicks team. Anthony said that.
Well, I would say it's the greatest team of all time.
You said that in the chat in last, I think, like the beginning of this year. We were talking about Dwayne Wade versus SGA, and then you said that Thunder team last year is one of the greatest teams, like is the greatest team ever assembled.
I mean, to be fair, I also said, yeah, go Rob.
Yeah, so he's gonna say this Knicks team is the greatest team ever. If the Knicks,
I wouldn't say that, but I think if they end up sweeping the Spurs, I think legitimately, I would have them in the same realm as one of those Heat teams. I think it's I can't remember what year that Heat team, the year that they ended up beating
the Thunder.
Maybe the Thunder. I would say maybe 14? That Heat team.
Are you talking about the Spurs when they beat the Spurs?
That would have been because right?
I can't remember what the year was, but
that was 2014, 2012, 2013.
They beat the Thunder in 12.
Yeah,
they
like
lost
something like that.
Next year, and then they beat. They won.
They beat the Spurs next year. Then they lost to the Spurs the year after.
Yeah. Like, we're talking about the Heat teams.
13-14.
We're talking about the Heat teams. We're talking about those Spurs teams. We're talking about even not the sweeping Lakers team.
Sweeping Lakers.
but the follow the
Oh,
follow up
one?
team, that team that it's part of the back to back ones, but it's not
Yeah.
the sweeping Lakers.
It would have
team.
been the 2001 team that faced the Pacers.
The 01
Correct.
team. No, the 01 team beat the Sixers. The 2000
Sixers,
team beat the
beat us.
Pacers.
The
The 01 team is the best team of those three.
Yes,
The
correct.
01 team is the team that
So
ain't
I was
nobody
thinking more of the
beat
ones that beat the Nets.
That's
Well,
the
they-
02
yeah.
team. The 02
That's the
team.
02 team.
The 02 team just beat the Nets because the Nets really.
Yeah. The
The
sweeping
Nets.
team. they're not
Hold
losing.
on. The Nets had the same record going into the NBA Finals that you guys did. We only lost 2 games in our trip to the NBA Finals, so I don't want to hear shit. We swept Boston.
And
Dog,
Nets team was good.
Dog walked them.
That Nets team was good.
No, the Lakers dog walked the Nets.
Oh yeah, you would have gotten dog walked by fucking Shaq in his prime too.
Dog
Yeah.
walked.
The
I remember
single
that.
greatest season by almost an NBA player ever.
Yeah.
The
Really.
nerve
Yeah.
of you trying to tell me Todd McCullough is something I should be worried
You,
about.
who told you that? Me? Not me. Not I.
Dog walk.
I think they're up. I think this Knicks team, if they do sweep the Spurs, is up there with one of the teams of the Golden State Warriors legacy run. Not of course the 72, not that team with KD.
Well, they lost
I'm
that
talking
year
about
anyway.
that. Yeah, like not the KD one, but the one I think where they beat the
What's
Celtics.
The Celtics won the what 2021.
Yeah. I don't know how the years escape me. Yes, the Celtics won. I think the Celtics won. They're up there, man. They're up there. Like they're up there, right? And it's crazy because I do think that had LeBron not run into the Warriors when
4
he
straight
did,
times.
but that year that he was like closing out on Cleveland, he was closing out Toronto, he was closing out Boston. Like that team could have done what the Knicks are doing now, right? That Knicks team is better than that team that he had, and they were steamrolling the East. So we're really gonna have to sit down when the dust settles, and we can talk about Brunson, we can talk about all these other people, but the Knicks right now are a team that has really no weaknesses. They've even been able to cover up Brunson and Cat's weaknesses on defense. Think about that. They're so confident right now. They sat their best player in probably the most important part of the entire game because of his defense.
It was a positive doing it.
And it was a positive.
And the difference
not
was
many
believing in
teams
our
can
bench.
say that. And like
Tibbs could never.
Yeah.
right,
Tibbs could
Right.
never.
right. Like I like it's insane. It's incredible, yo. It's incredible what we're witnessing. Right?
And
The basketball is incredible.
At the end of the day, Wemby folded like a log.
Wemby fold.
Now, Wemby's that Spurs team beat some really good teams, man. Sent some really good teams home, and we can't even say
Really good injuries.
OKC. They beat OKC. I think this Knicks team beats OKC too. Quite honest with you, I think
I saw
wouldn't
you
even matter.
flinch. I saw you flinch, Dylan.
Nah, this is an all-time team.
I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't
No.
know. Now that I know Chet's a big pussy, I don't know.
Here's the thing.
That would have had him in hell. That
But
would've
hey,
had-
The other big pussy would have had him in hell. So who knows?
I'm not gonna say this being the definition of prisoner of a moment. I'm gonna say this. Why? I'm gonna say this is because I'm putting a scenario in front. If they sweep the Spurs, they're an all-time team, and I strongly agree, right, that the stats will back that up. I strongly agree. History, once the dust settles, if they were able to sweep the Spurs, right, that I'm not worried about because they're already a historical team. They were a historical team when they were still playing in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they were like 5th all time at that time for consecutive wins, right?
And
Like
it's not just the consecutive wins; it's the margin.
the point differentials. There's point differentials that comes in there. I'm not worried about that. They sweep the Spurs. They're an all-time team. Now, the Knicks win. This is probably the worst city in the world that you can give a championship in basketball to. Because it hasn't. No. I'm gonna tell you that because it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened in such a long time that the actual world itself is not even recognizable. So this is essentially like it just never happened, right? Like legit, it's never happened. So this is going to be talked about for multiple generations. This is like
It's going to be talked about how the 73 is talked about.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think more than that. I think because of the way social media is. I think
it's going to be everything.
It's biblical. It's
this
spiritual.
will get statues outside of MSG.
This is like, yo,
it'll be one big-headed point guard with fucking dreads on the side.
Look how long like Yankees fans, me being one, I'll be honest with you, Giants fans, look how long Giants fans and Yankees fans eat off of their last championships. To this day, I'm a Yankee fan. I still eat off my old championship in 2009. New York
backs the Knicks.
Right? The Knicks have possibly 5 teams, if not more, of fandom that have their own separate groups of fandom. They have them all coalescing in one team. Generations. They'll talk about the Knicks like they talk about Passover. Like it'll be generations. Generations. Spiritual. He got the halo because that's how people are going to have him revered if he wins that championship. So you want to talk about Melo? Melo ain't that right now. This is the upside of what this would be if he wins the championship. And Melo, no disrespect to Melo, he won't.
No disrespect.
He ain't going to reach that. He ain't going to reach that, bro. You know what I'm saying? If he win a championship, Jalen Brunson's kids won't have to eat again in New York City. Not Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's children.
Like, yeah, Melo about to start having to pay for food again. We gotta pay for.
He's gonna start the Jalen run. He's gonna start the Jalen cycle of baby names all over again in New York City.
There's already a million Jalen's in the NBA. Everybody's gonna have a kid named Jalen.
We have enough
Jalen's. This at work. If the Knicks finish this off, there's going to be a baby boom in New York, like something.
Oh yeah.
Free
child care for kids under 2.
It's gonna be
Mom Donnie balanced the budget and got free child care. Come on, bro. Like New York it's a prime time. It's the
New Yorkers can afford to have kids now,
bro.
And they're all going to be named Jalen.
With average renting like $3,400 a month. Jesus.
Or Carl with a K.
I guarantee you, Dominicans will be naming their kid Carl.
Carl with a K.
Everybody in Dykeman's gonna be named Carl, but everybody else is gonna be
a bunch of Joshes. You're gonna see somebody nicknamed the OG
Dykeman
on the court.
In Washington Heights, everybody's gonna be named fucking Carl.
Somebody's gonna be like, yo, baby OG, yo, you look like OG, like you know.
Baby Mikkel, come over here, Mikkel.
You play like Bridges, boy. Play like Bridges, bro. Look like Bridges. Play like Bridges. Now, it's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be real nice in the city. The summer's gonna be a legendary summer. And I think the city deserves it. I've always said the city deserves this. And what you're seeing is the Knicks are healing the city.
They are healing.
I can't remember New York being this close since like 9/11, bro.
I need to interrupt. It's too early. Like, I hate to be a party pooper, but it's just too early to be doing all this talking. The job's not done. Like, it's too much talking about, is this going to be the top thing? What happens in New York? It's
like
too early.
Jason Tatum right now. Fucking
it's too early. Like, the series is far from over. The series is far from over.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. The Spurs have to win 4 out of the next 5 games.
And guess what? It has happened before in the NBA Finals.
I mean, how many times?
The Spurs are the first team down 2-0 in the NBA
Finals. I don't know what that means.
I know what that means.
Onigashima.
I know what you're talking about. Shout out to the One Piece fans, man. Shout out to the One Piece fans.
He's almost there.
I saw a delivery guy in the elevator today. He had a One Piece shirt on and he had a Knicks hat on. And I was like, bro, I like that shirt. He was like, I'm trying to binge watch it, man. I'm trying to wait for all these episodes. And I was like, nah, man, I'm sure you're a gentleman and a scholar. and he had the
Roz,
Knicks fan
I
on.
sat here
He had the Knicks hat on.
I sat here one post game live trying to describe completely obscure One Piece things to Mike. Imagine me sitting here trying to
took over the chat,
and the whole chat was in it. It was like, imagine me trying to sit here with no context trying to describe Dofi. There's no way you could, like, with no context, it sounds like a fever dream.
that name sounds like a fever.
Don Quixote do Flamingo.
The outfit is legendary, though.
He's
The
drip.
outfit
Oh
is
my
crazy.
Mike didn't believe me that he had drip. Crocodile also
dude.
got drip.
Then you showed me that stupid shit.
And listen, I understand. Job's not finished. You're right. At the end of the day, I'm not going to argue with that. But
Job's not finished. Luffy's not
I'm just letting you know, they have to win 4 out of 5. It's not impossible, but
it's not impossible.
I can't.
Chance.
It's a few times in my sports life that I can recall a more hostile environment that a team is walking into besides 2026 NBA Finals, New York Knicks up 2-0, Madison Square Garden. I can't name it's hard for me.
I
probably
got you,
on
Roz.
one hand, I can probably name
Mike's gonna
sports
appreciate
moments
this.
like that.
2011 SummerSlam, Chicago, John Cena versus CM Punk.
That was a rough crowd that night.
That is the only thing I can think of.
I will top that, Dylan. I don't know what year it was. John Cena walking to
ECW One Night Stand 2007.
Against
2007.
That I remember. I remember that. That crowd was crazy.
The fact that we're sitting here going to fake sports to go further to the reaction in which
that's what I'm trying to tell you. You see what's happening, right? We see what's happening because you really have to think really hard about some sports moments that are going to measure up to the Knicks coming back to 2-0 in the NBA Finals, Game 3, Madison Square Garden. The Spurs are going to have – it's going to be hellacious for the Spurs to play in that place. Hellacious. Hellacious.
I hate that this is a fact, but it is a fact. The absolute loudest place I've ever been to in my life was that 2002 Jets playoff game. That was the loudest place I've ever, to this day, I still remember how loud it was in Giant Stadium. That it was deafening. Like that is what I think the Spurs are walking into.
Worse than that, because I'm trying to remind you, because the Jets is their own fan base. The Knicks have the Jets fan base is a subset of the New York Knicks. Like legitimately, like they're just one small faction.
A Magnet Man and a Magic Doctor are fighting a giant woman who has 80-something kids and a half man, half dragon in an attempt to free the land of samurai cinema.
So the thing is, I mean, the security is gonna have their hands full inside and outside of the stadium.
They're having their hands full right now as we speak.
right now.
I've been watching the video like the whole pod. I've been looking at my phone like, damn, it's kind of crazy over in 7th Ave
It's
right
a
now.
Friday night too.
They're just willingly just getting arrested. Like at this point.
Yeah, NYPD is gonna have. They're gonna be paying them triple overtime for that fourth win if they pull that off. And it's in New York City. Don't even bother. Don't bother.
Like I'll entertain the if for 1 second. Like we win Game 3, Game 4. It's like, oh my Lord.
It's bedlam. It's pandemonium.
It's not safe.
It's legitimately not safe.
That's legit.
You saw the clip, Dylan. Was I like that? Now that you saw the clip, I was referring to.
It's not safe.
It's a possibility that.
No, it's not safe. It's not safe because I think New York is going to be worse than Philly, and I think Philly's not safe.
Philly
I don't
was
think
on
we're
fire.
And they
joking.
were eating
That's like
horse shit
literal.
off the floor.
Yeah, Philly was on fire when the Eagles.
They were
won the
literally
first time.
eating horse shit off the floor.
I think people in New York are going to actually attack the horses on like the cops on the horses. Like I think
They may
the
try to
surface
swim to the
area.
Statue of Liberty to try to like.
Yeah, I'm
flip
trying
it.
to tell you the surface area of these, like, you have 5 boroughs. We're talking about Philly. Philly's not 5 boroughs. Philly's like downtown Philly is fine, but like no, we're talking about massive sprawl of craziness happening across.
We're gonna see shit.
So many different
that's
stuff.
only in movies.
Yeah, we're not going to see stuff like
if the Knicks win.
Yeah, people are going to be breaking stuff.
They're really going to try to push the Statue of
fireworks.
Liberty over.
Like
they're going to try. They may try
They're gonna try to put the Statue of
They
Liberty
may
up.
try to pick up MetLife Stadium and bring it to New York.
Stupid.
They may try.
Nah, but for real, the Central Park's gonna be a wreck.
Times Square is going to be
Central Park's gonna
absolutely
be-
destroyed.
There's going to be
Yeah.
like an order to be like, stay inside.
Yeah,
Stay
I'm
inside.
gonna say no. I think that's legitimately going to happen. You guys are laughing. I think
No,
they're gonna
I'm laughing.
I think they're
I
going to tell
believe
people
you.
to stay inside.
Meanwhile,
Don't
Mamdani's going
go
to be
out.
at the games.
Mamdani's going to be at the games.
Like I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Like I actually believe everything that we're saying right now. Like we win Game 3, and they're gonna be prepared. They've already had to call the police out there for games that we're not even home.
Exactly.
They're calling police out for watch parties.
Yeah.
They're calling
people for watch
extra
parties.
security for watch parties.
For watch parties.
Look at what's happening right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, it's pandemonium. Game 1 was pandemonium.
This might have to be a poly market bet, but I told my brother that they legitimately might actually use the National Guard.
I don't think
They
I-
might
I-
actually.
I
They
know how
might
crazy it
actually.
sounds.
Mike, your
use
president
the
will be there
National
for Game
Guard.
3. I don't think he'll be there for Game 4. He
He's
will
not gonna
probably
be-
be somewhere
He's
safe.
going to be there for a half on Monday.
The problem
He's not
is,
even
if
gonna
something
stay.
with the way New York gets, he can't be there.
No, he can't.
Yeah, he can't be there for no Game
That
4.
is a safety concern.
Yeah.
He needs to get the fuck
Like
out
that's a
of
real thing. Like he may not. That's what I said. Like he's not staying for the whole game on Monday.
there. Imagine if he does, though.
The Secret
We gotta
Service.
He's a
find
New
out where
Yorker.
he's
He's a
sitting.
New Yorker too, man. So
Yeah,
that's the
that's what I'm
crazy
saying. We
part,
gotta figure
right?
out where he's sitting.
The Secret
And a-
Service
and a-
was never. He's not going to be
and a-
courtside.
No, no.
He's going to be in a booth.
No, game 3 he'll be fine. Game 4, if like we win, like you definitely
Game
should.
3, he can't be there for Game 3 winning either.
Yeah, he
That
can't
is
be-
a
if the
safety
Knicks-
concern for
if-
him.
Exactly. If the Knicks win,
They
he
try to
can't-
shoot him on the White House grounds. You think they're not going to try to kill him in New York?
He's a New Yorker.
He's gone by halftime.
But he
New
is,
Yorker.
he's a New
He's gone by
Yorker, though.
halftime. He's going to do his little photo op. He's going to get booed
Yeah,
by
we'll
the
see
crowd.
how long the New Yorker thing lasts when people
It-
remember that they fucking hate him.
They're going to boo him, and then he's going to leave. He'll be gone by halftime because he can't be there when this game ends.
No.
Because if the Knicks win, now it's a national security problem. Because the
Because the
Secret
president
Service,
is stuck.
Yeah, he
Or
can't get out.
Inside of
exactly,
Madison Square Garden.
or he's just going to have to stay in Madison Square Garden.
Him and
for
Dolan are going to have to
hours.
go in the bunker until a fucking helicopter gets on the roof.
And I just thought about this. Here's the crazy part too about New York City. Like New York City doesn't stop like just doing things, and I didn't even think about the traffic. Like you can't get in and out the city when that happens.
Correct.
You can't get in. You can't get out this. All the stuff that is like around a certain mile radius, they either gonna have to block it off,
Imagine the
or
people
people
who
are just
drove
completely
there.
messed up. That's what I'm saying. You
You have
drove
to
like
be a
people who are
fool
driving.
to drive to
It's
If you're
over.
not the players, you have to be a fool to drive down there.
Like because there's other traffic outside of the stadium, right?
Yep.
Like like it's
above
crazy.
Penn Station,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like what if you're traveling
and like think about like if they
Like,
sweep.
Port Authority? What's happened to
Wednesday
Port
is a-
Authority? Like
Wednesday is a World Cup game.
yeah.
It's gonna be a mess down there.
Yeah. I don't know what logistically, and you can't predict it, but logistically, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare because, like, All the street vendors, I really hope the street vendors are not going to be out there. I know they're going to try to make money because
They're
that's
gonna have
prime.
T-shirts.
Yeah, they have T-shirts. There's also prime time for people to flip over their carts and do crazy stuff and cause damage. Like you can't just be out there, yo. You just can't be out there during that time. Like you can't, because people are going to be traveling on the train just to be a part of that night that happens.
Me included,
right? So it's like it's just not a good combination. Drinking, all the other things that are involved that we're not even talking about. It's too crazy. But I still think the city needs it. I still think the city deserves it. I think New York needs to not only say it out loud that they're the Mecca of basketball, they need to actually stake claim to be in the Mecca of basketball. Because that's what this will do. This will be like, you know what? Like, basketball flows through New York. It's been a long time to say that. The basketball world will flow through New York. Rucker Park, Dykeman, all these places are going to have a complete renaissance over the summer. It's just going to be a wonderful feeling in the city, right? You're going to probably see more people hooping. You probably seen them hoop in your entire life over the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like Planet Fitness or wherever you're going to go, the YMCA, like Boys Club, Boys and Girls Club, wherever you're going to go. Everyone's gonna put on some hoops. Everyone's gonna be hooping this summer. It's a feeling I'm looking forward to. I think we need that reset in the city. So, congratulations, Knicks fans! Like, you are legitimately the talk of the entire country.
What's there to be celebratory about?
Celebrate the 2 wins. Celebrate a really tough win.
Job's not done. But Dylan, why would we? But Dylan, why would? So Dylan, if this is the Brooklyn Nets, you guys are 2-0, you're going to be celebrating.
Yes.
What the fuck you be celebrating for? Why would? Why? You didn't win anything.
I'm up 2-0.
You didn't win anything.
That's ridiculous. Closer to winning the NBA title than I was 2 games ago.
That is stupid, though. That's ridiculous. You didn't win anything.
I'm not playing.
You didn't win anything.
You won 2 games. How many games you got to win to get to 4?
Halfway.
You need to win 4 games, period.
So can you get to 4 without winning 2?
You get to 4 by winning 4.
Can you get there without winning 2?
No, you need to win 2. But 2 doesn't get you. 2 is not 4.
You celebrate. Hey, we're up 2-0. Hell yeah.
Celebrate what? So go talk to all those teams. Dylan, what about all those teams that were up 2-0 in the finals and then lost? Are they still celebrating the fact that they were up 2-0? It's no. It still happened. It still happened, Dylan.
It's like an 88% chance.
It still happened, Dylan.
I will take my chances with numbers. You take your 13% chance. I'll take my 87.
That's crazy to just celebrate when nothing's been accomplished yet. Like,
you won 2 games in the NBA Finals on the road.
Nothing's been accomplished
in San Antonio.
Okay, cool.
With a
we didn't win
to wrap up the series in
Los Angeles. We don't have the trophy in our hands. Why would I celebrate being up 2-0?
That you won the NBA title. Celebrate the 2 wins you have.
But you got to think though, Ant. Like,
it's 2 more wins
because you are up 2-0,
and you Spurs
have to win 2 games at least, I believe, in New York.
They have
to stay alive.
They'd have to win 3 in New York.
It's 3. I'm sorry, it's 3, right? You have to win 3.
To win. They have to win 3 in New York.
Like there's at least 2 more chances. Like mathematically, I think you have at least 2 more chances to win it in New York.
Of course, I know it's a high likelihood that we're going to win, but it's not a complete likelihood. There's still a chance. As long as there's still a chance that San Antonio can win this series, which there is, I'm not going to be over here jumping for joy being up 2-0.
But it's not
if
just
you were
that.
in New York right now, you wouldn't be out there with them celebrating?
No.
You're full of shit.
You're
full of shit.
Yeah, I will put my hand on the Bible and I will put my hand on the fucking Bible and say straight up, I would not.
I know what he's saying. I already acknowledge what he's saying.
Roz, I get what you're saying about, like, you know, what a championship would bring to the city. I'm with you on that. I'm just not mentally trying to get into all that conversation.
That's fine. I respect it.
It's,
I've been there. I've been there before with the team. I respect it.
No, and that's not me saying, oh, you should stop talking or anything like that. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying, for me personally, I'm like, the job's not done yet. So I can only entertain that conversation so much, like right now.
No,
I think
get
it's
it.
okay.
I've been there
it's
as a fan.
appropriate to celebrate the wins that you have.
Of course, I think that too.
No, the crazy thing is they literally interview. You should go watch the Mikal Bridges interview at post game. He ain't celebrating. None of the motherfuckers are celebrating.
Of course not.
They straight up said it's 0-0. It's still 0-0 right now.
Bridges been there though. Bridges will not celebrate, and that's because Bridges has been there. Bridges has been there and lost, but it wasn't the same situation.
Bridges not celebrating either.
Bridges has been there in the finals, and he lost.
The finals and lost.
I know he remembers that.
Yeah, but when
he was up.
When he was up.
But everyone else on the team, we're still saying the same thing. It's 0-0 every single game.
Kobe shit that everybody has adopted.
The stupid Kobe shit.
It's okay to appreciate
the stupid Kobe shit.
Yes, it's okay to appreciate it. You don't have to. You live in the moment and then you move on. Like, cool, we won the game. Let's go. But that's what you have fans for. The players have to act a certain way. The fans don't have to act that way.
To me, there's a difference between celebrating and like, okay, we acknowledge the fact that we won this game. It's cool. Now it's on to the next one. Like when I think of celebrate, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm jumping for joy. You know, we're over here talking about, oh, you know, when we win, New York is going to go crazy, getting into all that talk. I look at that. That's celebrating to me personally. Like start looking into the future and having all that conversation and whatnot. To me, that's celebratory.
I wouldn't say that. I don't agree with that.
Like,
I think
it's that. For me, I'm like, okay, like I'll be happy in the moment about winning game 2, being up 2-0. You know, and be like, all right, you know, we won this game. We got both games to Antonio. It's a good night. We won. All right, cool. 0-0 on to game 3. That's our main focus, and that's it. Like that's how I'm looking at it personally. Like
I'm not saying
I had my time to exit.
Fucking get balloons and we won game 2. It's you should be able to enjoy winning.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you this. It's because you're a fan of the team, and I understand that. But if this was like you watching the Warriors play the Spurs, like you were watching like the Warriors play like I don't know anybody in the East that wasn't the Knicks, and the Warriors stole like a really tough game, and they were up 2-0. You'd be like, yo, like the Warriors had a crazy win. Like, yo, you'd be like, oh, this is amazing. This is crazy. Steph and them at it again. Like, you know, they're probably going to win this now. But because you're a fan of the team that's doing it, which I said I understand, it's like, oh, like it's like every game that it happens, it starts to settle in and you just don't want to kind of believe it until it actually happens. And I'm telling you, I've been there, but I'm just trying to tell you as well, too. I wanted to make the point is that it's not just you're up 2-0. It's the fact that there's a high probability the way things have shaken out because of this, that they may win in Madison Square Garden. They may win. Like statistically, there's a decent probability that they may win in Madison Square Garden. Whether it goes 4 straight or whether they win now in what? In like 6 or something like that. Like you couldn't have asked for a better opportunity for Knicks fans to get excited about because they're just going to be there. Like literally, like you could be outside the stadium and you will see the Knicks win this championship. Not on TV, not the where was I? Like, you know, of course you have people like, where were you when you were watching the Knicks? It's like, yo, I'm outside the stadium. Like the Knicks won the championship. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's incredible. That's an incredible opportunity for Knicks fans. So congratulations, Knicks fans. Right? It's a crazy situation, right? I've never experienced that personally, right? Outside of like the Yankees, but never in basketball. Like my team is on the other side of the entire world, like country. Like if I had the opportunity, I would have, of course, I would have took the train down to see like Kobe and Shaq and everybody go win the championship. But that's the opportunity you guys have. Like that's incredible. That's incredible. Like in a city like New York, that's incredible. Like the worst city to get a championship in basketball, I think. The worst.
The worst city to get a championship.
The worst city. I always said the worst city to win a championship in basketball will be New York City. There's too much history. There's too much lore.
It's that,
There's
and
too
if
much
the Jets ever won a
reverence.
Super Bowl, the two worst things that could happen in New York.
Didn't I say
The
that?
worst things that could ever happen in New York.
What I say, Dylan? What I say? What are the two craziest things that could happen in sports in New York?
A Jets and Giants Super Bowl.
A Jets and Giants Super Bowl is one. No, I did say that. I did say a Jets and Giants Super Bowl, right? I did say the Knicks winning, and then the Jets winning. And then honorable mention on number 4 is the Mets winning a championship because it's a little bit farther out. But those three things,
that's far for.
Yeah, those 3 things, smoke in the city. Smoke in the city.
Jets fans
Smoke
may
in
do
the
more
city.
to the fucking Statue of Liberty than just tip it over.
I mean, the city was on fire when the Liberty won. The city was on fire when the Liberty won.
Yes.
Now imagine for a team people care more about.
Yeah, the city was actually pretty excited about the Giants winning too. The city was pretty excited about the Giants winning too, but none of those teams are the New York Knicks. None of those teams are the New York Knicks. Like the Nets, the Nets are still like. I think the Nets will bring their lore up because Brooklyn has,
the Nets would have won. It would have been a big deal, but not as big of a deal as the Knicks.
No,
I think you would have.
No.
It would have created younger fans for the Nets because they would have won, and that's kind of what takes over cities is when a team wins in the youth, and that's what creates fans forever for it. But the city's too ingrained with the Knicks for that too. The Nets winning would have been for all 6 of us.
Yeah. The last time I think the city felt something as like, oh, we don't know how this is going to shake out.
When we were there. That place was fucking lit.
Yeah,
Mike Lee too.
But like, the Knicks win the championship for me. I feel like from what I've seen is like the closest thing where people are just like, oh, we just don't know what that feels like to get a release like of that caliber from a sports fan. Like a whole release like that is when the Rangers won the championship. Way back when the Rangers won that championship, like it exercised demons in New York City.
It did.
Like, demons in New York City, like whole people were like, I can check out now. Like, like that's how crazy that was when the Rangers won that championship. If the Knicks win this championship, fellas, listen to me. If the Knicks win this championship, this will legitimately reset the timeline for New York sports, period. There are going to be people who are just like, yo, like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. No matter what happens in any sport, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, yo.
Go into perpetual darkness.
Everything can shut down from this point on. The Nets, every New York team can essentially almost just completely crater. We could have like some of the worst teams to ever grace our TVs in New York and New York sports.
All of it. I'll sacrifice all of it.
But you see that answer? If you
ain't nothing to sacrifice for me because I hate all of them. So
if you ask any Knicks fans, what would you sacrifice? They say I'd sacrifice all the teams, every single one of them, and they wouldn't even hesitate. So I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool with that. The city needs it. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. City needs it.
Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that notification button for when we go live. The next time we go live will be Monday night after Game 3 in the Garden behind me. It will be electric. It will be a happening. As Roz likes to say, it will be a box social on Monday night.
A box social, spiritual. It's a spiritual event.
It will be a box social. We will be here to recap it. We will either be here in euphoria. I just summon James's words earlier. I'm still in shock. I don't know how I would feel if they win Monday, because then this becomes real. Like, then all of this stuff that we were talking to Anthony was saying, they went on Monday, then it's real. Then it's like, oh my God, this is a thing. This is happening. Like tonight is the first time I've kind of let myself be like, they might do this. They might do it. They went on Monday. I just need a split. I just need a split next week. That's all I need is a split. Just give me a split and we'll be good to go. We'll be back Monday to recap it all. I mean, Anthony, it's your last chance before we sign off. I know you wanted to talk shit about the Fever beating the Dream.
What?
Which was a good win. That was a good win.
I mean, shit, it was a good win.
That was a good win. Who
Much needed.
was the best player on the court that night?
Well, Kelsey Mitchell had a fucking phenomenal game.
The best player on the team.
There we go.
Yeah, the best player on the team.
Kelsey Mitchell had a phenomenal game.
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah Boston also had a really good game too as well.
The second best player on the team.
Oh my God, I'm not getting into this. I'm just here to acknowledge the leading performances from the Fever that night.
They had quality performances from their role players, man. Quality performance from their role players. Got the job done. Hopefully their role players continue to play well. They'll have a chance to do something. I'm glad all this drama is over too, because like I said the other night, all that stuff on the bench really wasn't a big deal. We're 8 games in, it doesn't really mean anything.
Well, they had I think they had like a team meeting or a players meeting or something like that.
The infamous team meeting. The infamous team meeting.
No, because you could see the anger in them after just that loss, and they were just like, "All right, like we need to get together and talk this over."
Dylan, yes.
No, they legit had a meeting. Like that's not even me saying that they had it. They had a meeting. They were angry. They had a meeting. Like,
gives a fuck.
They were also home.
Team meetings.
And they went on.
Why don't you believe in team meetings?
Because you're being reactive and not proactive. They don't do anything. All it does is let's go get a bunch of angry people together so we can complain, and most things don't change.
Well, we'll see.
Most things don't change. Everybody's gonna be mad. Is gonna be mad again in 2 days, and then it's gonna keep going. Doesn't do anything.
We'll bring this back up at another day.
Team meetings in football mean somebody's getting fired.
Usually. But are we doing an I'm him? Is it Cat? Because it's Cat for me. It might be before we sign off. Shout out to Mitchell fucking Robinson for getting those because those were 2 stops that he got on Wemby too. Those are stops. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. And shout out to OG for dunking on Wemby's head.
For punching fucking Josh Hart's layup into fucking actually on the train already to fucking New York. Still going.
Shout out to that Cat guy too, because he tried.
Yeah, he did try.
He tried.
Jose Alvarado got fucking Manhattan quick too.
Punched.
That one's still in orbit as well.
But yes, go ahead, Anthony. I'm him.
Mine's Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges. He was a star today.
Whoa! Wasn't expecting. Whoa!
Bang, bang, bang.
I think it was like 7 of 9, 20 points, timely basket after timely basket. And he played good defense. I think he had a few steals too as well. He was just easily the best player tonight.
Arguments could be made. I mean, Cat was unbelievable in the first half. But
No, Cat was too. I would have said, like I said, I would have probably gave it to Cat had it not been like, I feel like just the bullshit calls kind of slowed down his momentum and whatnot.
I agree. It took him out the game.
Yeah.
Raj, you got any I'm him? It's been a while since you've given us an I'm him.
Yeah, he took my I'm him. I was going to say Bridges. I mean, 41 minutes. He played the most minutes of anyone on that their entire team. Highly efficient. on both sides of the ball. He played, I think, fairly well, rebounded very well as well, too. And, outside of that turnover that he had at the crucial time, I mean, I felt like he was playing almost as perfect as you possibly can throughout that team flowing through. So shout out to Mikal Bridges, man. He's been like, these Knicks players, the starting five has just been incredible. They've been incredible through this run. Their numbers are just unreal. They're unreal.
OG played really well today too.
They've just all been just playing just unreal. So Bridges is the guy for me. He's him.
Dylan?
Tony Brothers. I've been being a fucking horrendous referee.
Yeah.
Absolute dog shit referee. So shout out to Tony Brothers. Let's give him the spotlight he deserves. There we go. Right out of the mouth. He deserves the spotlight.
He's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. He is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad.
We literally had to challenge a 3 just to get a damn call. It's just so wild.
Hey man, it is what it is.
All right, well, there's nothing less to do. We will see you Monday. Nothing less left to do. But end this night on a great note. Play my song, Leave. We will see you Monday night. Post game live. We're signing out.
Look who's back in the mix, straight out of